Yole-hoo, mia-hoo, oola-hoo. You're watching Still Diverted. Oola-hoo, Still Diverted.
What is that? Is that the Walmart kid?
It's the Still Diverted kid. What up, y'all? This is Still Diverted. April 6th. Today's April 6th, 4/6/2018. I'm Malcolm.
Hello, beautiful people. I'm Ken.
And this week we are talking about...
So powerful South African anti-apartheid activist Winnie Mandela passes away this week.
Plus, the NYPD has killed yet another black person right here in the heart of Brooklyn. So, we'll tell you about that.
Do you turn the lights down because you're self-conscious about your body? Of course, reading Twitter made me think about this.
I'm a fan of fucking in the dark. Let's start the show. It's Still Diverted. Alright, what up? Okay, so first, last night, Jersey Shore returned, and I can't front. I was actually very excited. Like, when I first... So, Jersey Shore has this new show called Family Vacation or whatever. I thought it was gonna be like a 2-hour, one-time special, but apparently MTV's trying to keep us, for several weeks. I'm not gonna be here for several weeks, y'all. But watching it, I was like, oh my god, like I've kind of missed this. Because not only are they reuniting, I feel like we're reuniting. Because like I have not seen them on TV in like 5 years.
Low key watching them, it just feel like way back.
Yeah, it was like, it felt very, and I mean, this show premiered exactly. This show was not like the Golden Girls. Like it didn't come on 25 years ago. But I was like, oh, this feels familiar. Like I appreciate this. But
especially because nothing has changed.
Nothing has changed. And as I was watching it, when I first heard about it, I was like, okay, y'all are too old to still be out here in the clubs, fist pumping and doing all of this mess. Mm-hmm. But then once I actually saw them all together, I was like, okay, I had to think about it almost similar to high school. Because high school, you don't really get to choose who you're there with. No. People just kind of show up, and then if the relationships you make is just what you make.
Right.
And that's how I feel Jersey Shore was. Like, they all didn't even know each other. They just got put in this house together. And I was like, Yo,
I didn't even realize that they were in their early 20s.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of them were, 21, 22 years old.
So this is, I think the first season, I don't think Vinny was old enough to drink yet, which is kind of crazy. But in any event, I was like, there was some sort of, camaraderie or, family here. It just made me feel nice inside. I was like, I like this. I appreciate this. So, I'm not hating on this situation. Shout out to the cast of Jersey Shore. And... surprisingly, when the show first came out, I never found any of them attractive. And
what do you find attractive now?
Vinny is very hot. He's hot. Vinny's hot.
Cock.
No, I'm not talking about his penis. I was like, wow, okay, Vinny. I think Vinny definitely blossomed the best.
Vinny's the one with the mother?
Yes. I mean, they all have mothers, but I know what you mean. Yes.
Vinny's the one with the overbearing
Yes,
mother.
got you. But yes.
Oh, yeah, he's a cutie pie.
Yeah. Paul is always...
Jen?
Jenny, yeah.
Jenny looks really hot.
JWoww, yeah, with her short mom
with
haircut.
The shot, and then
she went to the club with the glasses, and I was like, "You're such a mom."
Right?
She's just a mom.
She had these. She had the tank top on with her camouflage jacket. I was like, "Okay, sis."
Yeah, but
that's real cute.
Anyway, I look. I say I won't be here every Thursday, but we'll watch what happens every Thursday. I'll be right here on MTV. Anyway, all right. So let's move on.
So Winnie Mandela.
Sorry, we're gonna start the show with Slay Sis because this feels appropriate.
Oh, right. Let's do it.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So Slices of this week, Winnie Mandela. Yeah, she passed away this week, and it was so wild because somebody literally just created a thread about Winnie Mandela and how not the U.S. government. Well, they probably took a part in it.
Yeah.
But the South African government had betrayed her, and they punished her and tormented her for decades and decades on. And the thread, they were showing how so many people tried to use certain things against her. Like, she kidnapped this kid when she was in power, and when she had a certain amount of authority, she did terrible things. And then they just showed how the system just totally not I don't want to say they
reprimanded her.
No, because they did worse. They really try to tarnish her reputation. And
she's a black woman.
Right, but back then, people really believed those stories. Oh, wow, she killed this person, and she got this person kidnapped. When in reality, one of the stories, they were so she kidnapped this 14-year-old kid, and then she got him killed. But then there was really, an informant who was in their group, and it was, the African National... Oh, yeah, it's here. It's here somewhere. Hold on. African National Congress. And...
ANC.
ANC. And then the brother that was in there, he was really an informant who was working with the government, but he tried to turn the story on her, like, yeah, she got him kidnapped, but he was really the person who killed her, killed the kid.
It's like an episode of Scandal.
So I was just reading an article on it. Shout out to the Grio, or do they call it Grigio?
It's the Grio.
Okay.
Get that black card right out of there. Put that in my pocket because that was a wild one.
So anyway. they had these 7 fascinating facts about Winnie. And I think just going through them, one of them that was like, oh shit, this is wild. How Mandela and her were married for like almost 4 decades. Mm-hmm. But majority of their marriage was spent in prison.
Yeah.
He was in prison for like 27 years.
Yeah.
And then there was a part.
That's a way to be married though. If you gotta be married, I'll be like, all right, so I'll see you for 21 of them. The rest, I'm gonna be locked up.
That is sad as shit. And then I was reading an excerpt from somebody's book about Winnie Mandela, and she went to the prison to go see him, and Nelson knew he was gonna see her again, and it was because she was in jail too.
Oh.
Like, it was really rough for them.
I mean, that's a true Bonnie and Clyde though. Like, we don't get locked up together.
Oh no, but listen to this. So after being in prison for 27 years and being married for 38, this brother, he died.
Yeah, so be respectful.
He died.
For what you about to say. Because y'all love to be out here calling Nelson Mandela and Martin Luther King fuck niggas. Y'all watch your mouths. Watch your mouths when you talk about my uncles. Now go ahead.
This
Let's see what the
brother
fuck you got to say.
had $100 million. His grandmother got something. His grandkids got something. Community got something. But what did Winnie get?
I love us for real.
She got absolutely nothing.
I mean, would you give your ex-husband something?
38 years? We had kids together and I get nothing. You were in jail for 27 years.
Oh, you were in jail too?
That's not how it works.
I'm only defending this story because it's Winnie Mandela. But, you know, other than that.
I'm sorry, not 100 million. That's just me exaggerating. But 4.5 million.
Oh, that's a big difference. That's like Family Feud money. You can barely split that between your cousins.
Are you serious?
I'm fucking.
You watch way too much Family Feud. Oh no, but then there was another thing that she had said, a quote that was like, people have really been about this feminist shit for a long time, or womanist shit in our case. And she goes, the overwhelming majority of women accept the patriarchy and protect it. Traditionally, the violated wife offloads her aggression onto the daughter-in-law, and men dominate women through the agency of women themselves. And hearing somebody say, like, accept patriarchy and protect it, it just reminds me of the women out here who are constantly reinforcing rape. Let me be nice. Let me be nice. Because this is making me think about Fab and that whole Emily B situation and how many women were in the comments like, she probably did something to him.
You can leave it as she probably, which is enough. She probably ellipsis. And it's just like, no, you're already wrong. You're like, already wrong.
How did we get to this? Like, as women, like, how are we just constantly defending men?
You know, because patriarchy is real. And, you know, men rule the world. So.
Anyway, shout out to Winnie. It's just sad, like 81 years old, like, just passed away.
That's young. I mean, that's old for black people,
I feel like somebody was just talking about her and then boom, like 2 weeks later, then she dies. And it's like, these kind of things make you remember these issues, these problems, racial tension. It didn't happen that long ago.
Ain't new.
But
ain't new. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, sister. All right, so let's get into this drive-by shooting that happened in Crown Heights.
You got lies in your property. Did you read it on the Grigio? Because that's not what happened.
I was like, where did I hear Grigio from? He's like, Pinot.
Pinot Grigio. Pinot Noir. Fancy car. Find out who your true friends are. Pinot Noir. You know where that's from? No. Kimmy Schmidt. Shouts to Titus. Anyway.
So in Crown Heights, I blame it on gentrification. I think a white person called.
You know what? Somebody on the news said that. That's exactly what somebody on the news said. That's so funny.
Honestly, in the article, it says that this man, he was mentally disturbed. He was emotionally disturbed. He was mentally ill.
Well, let's lay out the story first.
In my head, you guys already know the story, but to lay out the story.
People don't watch this in Uganda. You have to talk to everybody.
You're true.
We don't all watch Brooklyn 12 News, okay? Everybody don't got New York 1. Let the people know.
Come on, Brooklyn at 12. Shout out to the weatherman. Does the weather every morning.
Sidebar. Sorry, I tweeted this earlier today. I'm gonna say this in 32 seconds. So 30 seconds on the clock. A lot of y'all be out here chasing ball players and rappers and all these other things, but I need to get y'all a newscast because I was watching the news today on Fox 5. I'm not sure what his name is. I will find out before the end of the show. But he was mad fine, ripped body, in good shape because newscaster, and he probably got money because he got a stable job. I said, oh, here's a catch. Now listen, y'all be up here on Basketball Wives if you want, but they need to make the real news husbands and wives of New York City because them niggas be fine.
Honestly.
30 seconds exactly. Go ahead.
10 seconds when I was thinking about the weatherman, I was just like, because he's young, just like us, and I feel like he's just out here doing the weather.
Oh,
and I'm like, yes,
no shade, but News 12 Brooklyn is definitely
run by children.
The intern job. Like, the interns are the news anchors. They'd be like, did you just graduate from Syracuse this morning? Like, they'd be like 21 years old.
Exactly,
but
my
yes,
point.
In any event.
So, Saheed Vassell, 34 years old, Jamaican born. He has a 15-year-old son. He was living with his father. He was outside with a metal pipe in his hand, and somebody called the police and said somebody's walking around with some object in their hand. And they didn't say that it was a gun because them themselves they weren't sure what it was. But the cops pulled up. No body cameras. Just jumped out the car, saw him. No hands up. No pause. No freeze. I would say pause. Like they come out the car. Pause. That's not how that goes.
No, the cops might be homophobic, but not that homophobic. They don't believe in pause anymore. You should stop saying pause too, because 2018, sex policy.
This is very true.
Anyway.
But yeah, get into him. So they get out the car and they just start shooting, brother.
Yeah.
There's no other way to put it. They just start shooting him.
Yeah.
8 times.
10 times.
10 times.
10 times.
Oh, I'm thinking about the other brother.
You read it on the Grigio. If you went to a reliable source.
I hate you.
If you went to a reliable source, you would have saw it 10 times.
I was definitely thinking about I was saying Mr. Clark.
Stefan.
Yes.
So yeah. I feel conflicted about this story because there was a video that I saw. Here's the magic post. If I can find the video to put it in, then I will put it in. If not, then I'll just describe it. But hopefully you're watching it right now. But there was a video of him like walking around and like pointing this metal pipe in people's faces. But just from the surveillance video, and I'm pretty sure on like initial shots, it would look like a gun. Because the way he was holding it.
Yeah, even looking at the picture, I could imagine like, it's gunny.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean he has to die.
No, not at all. And that's my point. So I'm conflicted because I'm about to say this in 2018. I do almost understand the approach is the wrong word, but I do understand the actions of the cops because to walk up, and again, I really hope I can get this video so y'all can see it because it really does look like he has a gun. Now, did he deserve to be shot 10 times? Not at all, because there's stories almost every single day of mentally unstable white men that, get taken down, get taken in, get treated, get all these things. So I'm definitely not saying like, oh, he deserved to die because I feel like y'all know me better than that. And exactly.
It's just that the only actions of the police were murdering him.
That's my point. But I also understand, and again, I can't even truly say unarmed because even though he was unarmed, the actions and approaches that he was taking made him seemed armed. Again, did not deserve to die. I'm going to keep reiterating this point. But I do understand the perfect.
Yeah.
But yes, so that is just my 2 cents on it because this was tough. Like reading the story last night, I was like, or 2 nights ago, I was like, okay, here goes another one. And then as you break it down and as I read more and more details and saw the videos and saw the pictures, I was like, okay, so this is not as clear-cut as other cases have been, like Trayvon Martin, who did not get shot by the police, but you get my point. Or like, Stephon Clark. Like, this is a little different, but still not what it should have been. So,
I am a witness to white homeless people in the city running around acting a damn
all the
fool. Acting a damn fool with whether they have something in their hand or they don't. And somebody does call the cops, and this person is just arrested. They don't get shot 8 times. They don't get shot 8 times.
Yeah.
They probably run around in circles before. They probably chase them, too. But they don't get killed.
Yeah.
And this is what we always come to. And then one day we might just not tell these stories, like on a show, like we just completely ignore that somebody got shot, a black man, a black woman.
Because what am I reading? What's on my dresser right now? Why are all the black kids in the cafeteria sitting together? Everything is about race.
That's a really good book.
Oh, first of all, it's so thick. I feel like a child. I'm like, wow, this is a really big book.
Did you ever finish that Charlamagne book?
Yeah.
Wow, you didn't even tell me.
Wow, you didn't ask again. It's in my bookshelf. Any event, does the library tell you, hey, girl, Tony betrothed this book if you put a hold on it? But you didn't put a hold on it. In any event, my whole point is, that's my point. So.
Yeah, man, I really don't want to count any more bullets. I don't want to be upset anymore. I don't want to be sad anymore.
Yeah.
But I'm going to just keep talking about it.
Yeah.
I feel like it's my duty as a black woman.
Damn, this is the second story we're about to end today with rest in peace. Okay, we're going to have to lighten this show up.
Well, I'll turn the lights down.
All right, I found the newscaster in the last commercial break. So his name is Fitz. His Instagram is Fitz the World
Look
Citizen.
at his icon. Get the fuck out of here.
And he's on the news. Like, he's a travel journalist. Look at that. That's a picture from 10 years ago. You don't turn it. I will show them because I know how you're gonna get down.
I will show them.
That's a picture from 10 years ago. All right, that's enough. Stop being so thirsty about my man.
About my man.
All right, so
put him on Fox.
Speaking of my, well, whatever.
Stay sexualizing the brothers.
Speaking of my man, shout out to Tamar Braxton.
Oh, word.
So there was a story on Twitter the other day, and a homeboy pulled. This would have been a great time for Diversion Theater. Maybe next week. So homeboy pulled up on his friend in iMessage. Mm-hmm. He was like,
"Bro, tell me my fucked up." Okay.
I'm gonna read it the way he wrote it. But
bro, tell me why fucked up shit is always happening to me. Wow, there we go.
Wow, what happened, fam?
Bro, you remember that bitch Denise I told you about? That cutie with the mad big booty?
Was this written in 1998?
Exactly, with the mad big booty.
And thick with two C's.
I was thinking about the same thing.
Yeah, I remember what happened. She played you, huh? I fucking told you, cuz.
Nah. You missed your LMFAO or your big laugh. Can we get a big laugh from McKay? Okay, we'll edit that in post.
Nah, chill. Worse, my dude.
Oh, I can't see because of the caption. No, there's something there. I'm missing it. Oh, well, I don't know what it says. So let's just move on.
He just said we kicked it off one night.
Oh,
like
this is a guy monologues.
Right here.
Okay, so we kicked it off this one night, and we was all chill and shit. Got the dollar margaritas at Chili's, and well, we was both lit by the end. So I knew I was gonna clap cheeks that night because I kept putting my hand right above her ass, and I kind of grabbed it on the way, so I knew I was in the clear, right?
Dollar margaritas, them shits is all juice, bruh.
Yeah, but it ain't like payday yet. Anyways, we pull up to her apartment and we start sitting there, but she started rubbing up on my shit, so I was like, fuck it. But the thing is, I've been hyping my shit up, talking about I'm freaky shit and talking about my ass eating game, but like, I don't even eat ass.
Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Do you text with punctuation and periods and commas? Because I do, and this one long run-on sentence is driving me crazy. Y'all know I'm into grammar. Like, I can't read without punctuation. But I'm lit.
Read it?
No, I got it.
Okay.
I'm a college graduate.
But I'm lit, so I'll be like, fuck it, right? Plus shorty's ass, mad nice. I eat a meal off that shit. Thank you for the period. Anyway, I pull off her hands and she like, hold up, boo, turn off the lights. I'm self-conscious. So I turn them off and proceed to what I was doing right before I started eating the bitch ass, and I feel some shit on my tongue. Like, shit don't feel right. Bruh, I grab it off my tongue and turn on the light, and she had toilet paper stuck on her fucking ass.
Laughing my ass off. No! LOL.
Bruh, I swear on my mama, bruh. I ain't fucking lying, bruh. Fucking toilet paper. Who know? Oh, okay, well, you went to the next part. Oh, no, it's right there. Oh, who know how long that shit been there? Because it was all stuff, my dude.
No, laughing my ass off. So then you did?
Oh, hell nah. I still clap those cheeks. Yeah, I know. But, bro, come on. I feel like...
Bruh, I'm dying in class. I had to walk out.
You had the easiest fucking part.
Yeah.
You said LMFAO 10 times. Yeah. I'm over here doing Shakespeare and you doing, the Chitlin Circuit play. Talking about. But I love Tyrone.
But I love him, Mama. I love him.
That was rough. Anyway, all right. So, sex with the lights off.
Okay.
I don't like having sex with the lights off.
I know you guys just heard a mouthful, right? You're like, he talked about eating ass. Like, should be the topic of conversation.
No.
But honestly,
we discussed that a couple episodes ago. You got to go back and watch that.
This is true too. But
shout out to DJ Envy.
Okay. Oh, this is so funny because my friend Danny was talking. I was like, I don't know what we're gonna talk about tonight. She was like, you should talk about eating ass, and so it's funny we were talking about this.
There you go.
Anyway,
stars are alive.
Anyway, so the only thing that stuck out to me is when the girl's like, "Yo, turn the lights off because I'm self-conscious," and I was like, I wonder if my friend's ever done that before.
I get that.
Because after having Ashton, I was very, like, not giving a fuck of anything.
Yeah. Oh, that's because somebody else destroyed your body. But if you destroyed it with, like, Cheetos and honey buns, that'd be a whole different story.
Excuse me, I don't feel like my body is destroyed. Thank you.
Okay, well, you made it just seem like you felt like your body was destroyed, but you didn't care because it was because of your baby.
Explain what it means.
All right, say what you mean and mean what you say.
I think there's, and I've talked about this before, it's this Beyonce complex. Like, after you have the children, after you have Blue Ivy, you're just like, driver, roll up the partition, please. Like, you just don't... You don't really care about certain things. You don't care about certain... You don't really... you're not so concerned about your body image. Because you're just like, I had a whole child. Like,
let things fall where they fall.
Right. And who's going to tell me what? Like, you still feel good about yourself. At least I know I do. And I hope women with children do too. So, I was like, I don't remember experience like I'll turn the lights off to make it... So you don't look at my body.
Yeah, no, I kind of get that thing, but I feel like because sometimes I'll feel like that post-sex. Like, I don't feel like it before sex because my body is tight. It's like, it's really not. But I feel like when you're in
and you didn't have any kids.
When you're in the... Oh, you don't know what I have, okay? There's a bunch of kids in here. You know what I'm saying?
Continue. Please continue. Please continue. Please continue.
What was I about to say? Oh, that's how I feel sometimes, like, after sex. Like, after sex, I'll be like, ooh, I should just put my clothes on. Like, now I be walking around here butt-ass naked. I'm like, I've been butt-ass naked for the past 2 hours. 2 hours. Get into it. For the past 2 hours.
45 minutes.
Yeah, okay. 45 minutes. 45 minutes. 4 minutes. 4 years old. Not me. Anyway. Yeah, no, but I do get that insecurity thing of like, let me turn the lights out so that I can feel more self-conscious. But, less self-conscious. Because if you can't see me, then you don't know what my stomach's looking like, my stretch marks is looking like, possibly my eczema's looking like. I have all 3 of those things. So that's when it's easy to run off. But
I want you to see what I'm doing.
But you gotta have the light, okay? And you have to have the lights on because you have to be doing examinations. I want to be checking for bumps and dumps.
Yo, that's me. High key.
High key.
And even in the morning.
Even if we're in a car. Oh, that was...
I was like, we're both like, even in the morning, even in the car.
Just all the hotels. But like, you just feeling around, like, put your hand out like this. Let's say this is a whatever you want to call it. I'm doing all of this. Like, and you might think it's a caressing thing, but I'm checking for bumps and dumps in case you out here trying to,
Oh, I'm very, like, bold about it. I'm just like...
Okay, I wasn't assuming, but I wasn't sure. Yeah, I mean, I get it, but y'all, girl, if he already gonna fuck you, he gonna fuck you. He don't give a fuck about no stretch marks. If he give a fuck about stretch marks, he's not a real nigga, okay?
Honestly, you shouldn't be having sex if you're self-conscious.
Because...
Have sex with yourself. Find out what makes you come.
No, that is the total opposite.
And then be like...
No, do not listen to her black ass. You're talking to the girl that's been pretty all her life, had a nice body all her life. Let's talk ugly duckling to ugly duckling. It don't matter. It don't matter. First of all, you should be having sex regardless if you're self-conscious or not, because you're not looking for sex to make you feel confident about your body. Okay,
this is true, but I say this for women or men who are just like, I'm self-conscious, like...
So because I'm self-conscious, I can't splash off?
No.
I can't get none? Is that like the way my titties look in this shirt? Like...
No, I just think that this is something you could spend time working on your body, find out what makes you or have an orgasm, or find out the things that you like.
Well, she didn't say she don't know. She don't not know how to come. She said, I don't want you looking at my fat ass stomach, which I totally agree with sometimes because I get it. I get it.
You know what? You were totally right. I feel that. No,
she might know all the tricks of the trade, but listen,
this is true. But she probably
it's one thing though.
She or he
She or he, yes. It's one thing to watch somebody ride the nitro, but until you get on that bitch yourself, it's a whole different experience. You can watch people ride roller coasters all day.
Yeah.
But until you do it, you haven't truly been satisfied.
This is very true. No, bump everything I just said.
Cut out the last 7 minutes of the show. We're just gonna go from there to here.
You deserve yours.
Yeah.
You deserve yours.
Do you toot that thing up, mommy, make it roll. Whether it's your stomach, whether it's the rolls around your neck, whether it's some big old thighs, make it roll. Like.
My point was, I think in the morning, or if you decide to sleep over the person's house, or if the person sleeps over your house, you're probably like everybody's naked, right? Yeah. And I don't see myself putting on clothes unless I'm gonna leave.
Okay.
Or maybe I'll put on clothes if like we're gonna eat.
And you don't eat with your titties out. I don't know, pussy here in my grits. Like what?
I don't know. I guess I'm just making up things.
I low-key get it. You know what's so funny though? Because I feel like women with their bodies is men with their socks. You ever try to take a man's socks off? Niggas go ape shit. Like you trying to take their wig off. They'll be like, nah.
Oh, they don't want you to see their toes?
No, because they be walking around here like fucking, with claws and Tyrannosaurus,
I clip them.
Men's toes?
Yes.
Do you watch Blackish? No. There was an episode of Blackish a couple of weeks ago where Bo was making Andre's plate, and it was an Easter episode, and then Bo's white mama was like, don't make no man no plate, and then Bo was like, but I like to do it. Anyway, the whole point was, like, I guess, like, ideally, like, somewhat catering to your man, but I ain't clipping no niggas' toes. The people you dating?
I don't really date, but if the guy I'm having sex with, or just in general, like, I just don't.
You can clip my toes?
Hell yeah.
You're fucking weird.
Is that weird?
Yes!
Is that weird?
Would you clip your co-workers' toes? You say how we only co-workers now?
No, but I think generally I would want to clip somebody's toes if I don't like them. If you're...
You would clip my toenails?
Yes.
I would not clip your fucking feet. Absolutely not.
You wouldn't have to.
Well, good.
7 white toes in the end. Icy, feet. It is what it fight me.
You know what your problem is?
What?
You think you're everybody's mother.
What do you mean?
You think you're everybody's mother. You always want to play mama. You have one child. You should mother that one child. Because I know what you're about to say. Even before I was a mother, you think you're everybody's mother. You're not.
No.
Let me tell you a quick little anecdote. So last summer we went to an Insecure watch party with Jay Ellis. Shout out to Jay, Gay Gang. Season 3 being taped right now. Very excited for the summer to come around.
He only dates white women.
So my DM say otherwise. So anyway, how do you think you got invited to the party? So we're at this thing, and it's a lot of people because Insecure is a big show. Basically, Jay Ellis tweeted like, "Hey y'all, meet me at this hotel. We're gonna have a watch party." Jay Ellis, for some reason, thinking he works on, I don't know, I was gonna be shady and name some other show. He thinks he works on some show on BCAT, and 9 people's gonna show up.
Oh,
and
yeah, for a fact.
Like no lie, it was like 200 people showed up, and like this little tiny hotel like rec room,
200 people,
like standing room only, like fire hazard for sure. Like they had to open up another room so people could watch the thing. Anyway, I say all that to say this place is packed. Mm-hmm. So Jay Ellis was like, all right, I'm gonna buy y'all some drinks. We're gonna take some pictures. We're gonna kick back, have a good time. Right. So she had been out all day running around. I had come from home, so I had lots of energy. She was apparently tired. She goes up, so I'm waiting to take a picture with Jay Ellis. There's mad people standing around.
Oh, I know he's gonna talk
She's
about
gonna cut through mad people. Like we're all Kenya. You went through mad people. Like we're all standing there in like a circle as he's taking pictures. There's no real order, so you just get in line, Effie, wait your turn.
People,
we're chilling. It's not that serious. We chilling. It's a kickback. I'm drinking my wine. We're good. She comes,
order in the court.
No.
Order in the court.
UATS Madison and I damn sure ain't Kaya, so sit your ass down. So she goes up and she's like, hi Jay, sorry, he wants a picture. You didn't do that?
I did not.
I will call Drew, I will call Asha right now. You did not do that?
Okay, we were already in front.
There was no front.
There were so many people pushing through already. And I'm like, yo, we were already here. And I'm like,
but there was no line, there was no order. And here's my point though. I was not stressed about it. So you overstepped.
But this is a bad example.
No, because what you did was a very maternal thing, which was unnecessarily maternal. Because you were doing it like...
What does that have to do with your toenails? That's a bad example.
But this is the maternal thing I'm talking about. You think you're everybody's mama, and you're not. That wraps up this week's show. You can get at her at
Don't do
Ken
that.
Mother. You can get at me at _Hey Malcolm.
No.
You can tweet along with the show using the hashtag Still Diverted.
There's so many examples
sure-
he could have given you of my maternal stories.
Look at my
He's
fupa.
gonna give you that one story.
I'm gonna use the
that doesn't count. You gotta make a better story, especially when it comes to your hygiene or something. If I came in his room and it was messy, I would want to clean it, and he'd be like, "Stop touching everything."
That's unnecessary.
Yeah, put that, but that's like something that's conducive to like your health. Like your room is a fucking mess.
Oh, really?
Let's clean it up.
Me having socks on the floor is
Yes,
conducive to my health?
Yes,
I'm gonna have an asthma attack because there's socks on the floor.
Socks on the floor, clothes everywhere.
All right,
trash
so
on the floor.
you can tweet along with the show using hashtag Still Diverted. Make sure you follow us on all the platforms:
Tell me if
Facebook,
I'm bugging.
Instagram, and Twitter at Still Diverted.
Tell me if
Like I
I'm
said,
bugging.
she's at Ken Mira. Get in that ass because it's necessary. Since you love hygiene so much, let them get in your ass tonight. And you can follow me _Hey Malcolm. That's this week's show. Y'all have a great weekend.
Any of my friends.
I just want to say briefly that we might not be doing a show next week. It is still up in the air because I am booked and busy. I'll tell you about it after. But you might not see us next week. So
this is what he does. He waits for us to actually have the show to tell me that he's busy, as opposed to just texting me, right? That'll be him.
You really want to take it there today?
Take it.
You really want to take it there?
Take it.
Because apparently when I text you, you don't read what I text you. Because I text you something earlier about today.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
I got my phone right here. What's up? What's up?
You really want to take it there? Because she called me black and talking about, well, what time are we doing the show? When I clearly told her, pull up the iMessage, when I clearly said to her, this is the time that I will be home. Let me know when you're ready. And then she texted me 12,000 other things. And then called me trying to black, talking about, where you at? I was waiting. You were not waiting on me, boo-boo. You was waiting on you. Because I said I was ready. That's what I got to say. This show has been long enough already. Y'all have a great, fantastic weekend. We'll see y'all maybe right here next week on Still Diverted. Deuces. And that's what we
It's such a bird. I can't. Have a great weekend, guys.